Howdy everyone. I'm back at it again. It's a beautiful day for some kayak fishing. So I'm out here on the river today. We're going to try to find a muskie. I've got a really crazy Japanese lure I picked up off eBay we're going to toss around today. This is the Fish Arrow Wing Dash. So basically what it is, it's a little puppy dog crawler lure. So I guess we're gonna find out today if muskie eat puppies. It's kind of a silly lure, but looks like it should have really good action. It's kind of like a jackal mega pompadour. It's a big crawler lure. It's got a little prop on the back. We'll throw that little doggy on my rod and we'll see how it looks in the water. Yeah, it's a good sized lure. Should be great for muskie or big pike. We'll see if we can get it in front of a big fish or two today. Oh yeah, it's got some good crawling action to it. I think that should do the trick. The water's a little bit murky right now too, so that lure seems to make a lot of commotion. It should be a good one to hopefully call in a big predator fish or two. So that's the plan for today. I'm gonna fish my way downstream a little ways and then back up. We'll give that little doggy about 1,000 casts, and hopefully one or two of those casts we get it close to a big old river monster. It's about 10 a.m. right now. I plan on fishing until, I don't know, 3 or 4 o'clock today. We've got a good midday lunar peak where the moon is straight up above me, so that always seems to increase my chances of success when muskie fishing, if I can be out during one of those lunar peaks. Yeah, we'll see if we can get our hooks in one today. I think it's going to be one of those days where I fish for 5 hours or so, hoping for that one big bite. So we'll see if we can make it happen. It's an absolutely beautiful day to be on the river in the kayak. Try to park myself in this corner here, get out of the current just a little bit, and we'll start fishing our way downstream. This looks like a good little spot to find a big fish hanging out in, though. A little bit of a slack water area out of the current. Looks like we've got some weed growth over here. Yeah, when I'm fishing that lure back up against the current, I barely have to reel it. 'Cause if I reel it too fast, it doesn't crawl quite as well. Seems like there's a certain speed that gives that little doggy lure the best action. I kind of want to just fish the edge of these weeds over here, I think. Looks like the type of stuff I'd find a muskie hanging out along. Oh, I'd be ecstatic if I caught one in the first 20-30 minutes. I got a feeling we're going to be fishing for a couple hours before we even see one, though. But you never know. You never know with muskie fishing. Could be any cast. I get it in the right spot. Get it near a fish. Kind of hoping some of this cloud cover sticks around. It feels so much nicer outside in the shade today. It's a little bit warm when that sun is shining. Plus, I think a little bit of cloud cover would improve our chances at getting a topwater bite. Still looking for that first big fish sighting of the day. I brought my patience with today, though. I'm gonna try to not get discouraged if I go 2 or 3 hours without seeing one. Because that's just part of muskie fishing. Sometimes you have to chuck your lure hundreds, if not thousands of times before you even see a fish to kind of reassure yourself that, hey, maybe you're doing something right. But I try to come into muskie fishing with the mindset that I get to spend a beautiful day on the river, and any fish I catch are just a bonus. Got my fingers crossed, though, something big is going to come up and smash that little doggy today. So I'm still plugging away, still looking for that first muskie sighting of the day. I'm almost to the end of my float down here, or at least my turnaround point. I'll fish my way back upstream too. But there's just a little bit of a pool up here at the top side of the dam, and I've only fished this stretch of river once in the summertime, but I've heard a couple people say that down here is where the muskie like to hang out sometimes this time of year. So I'm hopeful we're going to find something before I turn around and start paddling back upstream. We'll keep fishing along and see if something jumps up and tries to eat that little doggy. Did I get him? Oh, I got him. I didn't think I got him at first there. Look at that, we found one. I don't think he's hooked real well. lose my paddle here if I'm not careful. Get in my net. Oh my gosh. That is a beast of a fish right there. Oh. All right, I'm gonna get my anchor dropped, get this guy unhooked, and we'll take a look at him. Man, that is a monster. Well, it took a couple hours of fishing around for that first fish sighting, but we got our hooks in one. Man, look at this absolute beast of a muskie. Jeez. That is a river monster. We'll get him back in the water quick. Hold on to him for just a minute. Make sure he swims off good. Oh my gosh, I'm just shaking. I'm going to hold him here for just a minute. Make sure that fish swims off well. He's kicking his tail like he wants to go. Oh, there he goes. I've got the adrenaline shakes. Oh my gosh. That's exactly what I was hoping to find today. If that's the only fish I catch, well, with muskie fishing, all it takes is one for it to be a successful day, and we got one on that little Japanese wing dash lure. That fish jumped up. He scared me. After a whole lot of nothing for about 2 hours, and then all of a sudden, smash. That's what keeps me coming back muskie fishing. Definitely tests your patience at times, but you hook into a fish like that and it is all worth it. Just gonna check my lure out, make sure he didn't bend it up or anything. He might have bent one of my wings just a little bit here. We'll try to get that fixed back up. Man, what an absolute monster. Yeah, I had high hopes that these fish would be in a mood where they're looking to eat and not just follow and sniff your lure, and that one didn't play around one bit. He came up and just smashed it. Well, I fished this area down here around where I caught that one pretty thoroughly. Worked my way up and down both sides. Haven't seen anything else yet. But I'm gonna turn around and start fishing my way back upstream. I think this is right about where I caught that one, maybe up just a little bit farther there. Yeah, that fish surprised me though. I was kind of off in La La Land and just daydreaming. A couple times I wasn't sure if I had it hooked, because with these big crawler lures, sometimes those fish come unhooked and you're still fighting the lure, and it's just so much resistance from those wings that you feel like you still have a fish on, but you don't. But we kept that fish pinned, thankfully. Well, I've been fishing my way back upstream for, I don't know, probably close to 2 hours now since I caught that one. And I haven't seen anything else. I think it might be a one bite kind of day today, but we made that one bite count. We got a really nice muskie in the net. Yeah, I'm about out of time though. I've got to start paddling back up to my vehicle. It was a fun day out here though. We got to spend a beautiful day on the river. Anytime you can go muskie fishing and put at least one in the net, I consider it to be a successful day. I think this is going to be the last cast of the day right here. Yeah, honestly, I kind of like this fish arrow wing dash. This silly little puppy lure. I actually think that thing's a pretty good muskie or big pike lure. I mean, it's got good size to it. It makes a ton of commotion. We fooled one fish with that puppy today, which, I mean, all things considered, mid-afternoon, that sun is shining. I'm happy to just catch at least one on top water. I'll give it maybe one more cast right behind that brush up there. Then I've got to get to paddling. I think that's going to do it for today's trip. Yeah, kind of a slow day today. We had to work for it, but we were rewarded with a real nice muskie. Yeah, it was an awesome day. I hope you guys enjoyed the afternoon out here in the kayak with me. I had a blast. Thanks for coming along with me again. I'll see you next time.